afropora.com.
Welcome to Afropora, bringing you the latest in African entertainment. And we have here in the studios today the beautiful and talented actress, Ms. Okawa Shazne. Hi, Ms. Okawa. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Well, thank you for visiting us today. You look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you very much. And I was just, I know you're an actress and you've acted in a couple of movies. What movies have you acted in?
I've acted in about 4 movies. I did 2 in Cameroon,
Okay.
Master DJ and The Eighth Commandment. And then the other ones I did this year, Caged and The Governor's Gift.
Well, before we get into all the good stuff, well, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Basically, I'm just a girl who grew up from in Cameroon, and I schooled there basically almost all my life. And then I came here in 2005 after high school to pursue my college degree. So.
And what are you studying?
I just graduated with my accounting degree, actually. But actually after that, I'm doing modeling and acting at the same time too. So
when did you start coming up with, I want to be an actress and I want to act in the movies?
Ever since I was a little girl, actually, but mostly precisely in my teenage years. Back in Cameroon, we used to watch a whole bunch of movies, Nigerian movies and Bollywood movies, and of course I identified more with Nollywood because, I mean, they're all Africans like we are, so I just loved it, and I would love to do that. So,
what is your favorite classic Nollywood film?
Oh my goodness,
just the classic, your favorite classic.
Oh, you're Living in Bondage.
Living in Bondage.
Yeah.
And why?
Well, it was just pretty amazing to me with all the cult stuff, and it was really scary too. So I mean, that will make it really, really classic.
For me, I loved Living in Bondage, but I also love Glamour Girls.
Oh, yeah.
Because Glamour Girls, it was basically like, to me, it's like a foreshadowing of the recent Nollywood films where you have the young ladies trying to get these men and, just living the fast lane. So for me, that was Glamour Girls, and then Living in Bondage is just, of course, we all know,
awesome
a classic.
movie.
But which one inspired you, and you saw it, and you're like, you know what, I want to be an actress?
Okay, most of the movies that Genevieve Nnaji did, like, oh my goodness, amazing actress. Everybody loves her. Like, oh my god, I just want to do that, and I want to be like her. So I was like, I'll go ahead and pursue my stuff and just be pushful.
Okay,
so that's what I'm doing.
And your first movie, how did you get into that?
Actually,
because it's not easy getting into the connection of movies.
It's really not easy. But basically, the very first one, I heard it over the radio. They were putting out auditions back in Cameroon, so I attended one. And then they're looking for the criteria, dark girl, so and so. So I tried it out. So I got the lead role. So it was fun. Actually.
Now, there's this rumor, this idea out there that for you to get into the movie industry, there's a lot of, let's say, bribing, did you face a lot of those kind of, like, harassment sexually from, like, people, or, of course, they made advances or anything like that from the producers or directors? I mean, I'm not saying it happens, but that's,
Yeah, well, the industry mostly is like that, too, but fortunately, I've never, experienced anything like that.
You haven't experienced anything like that?
I've never experienced
So what would you say to other people out there who find themselves in such situations?
Well, the most important thing is you have to focus on your talent first. And definitely it will come to you. So you don't have to succumb to all of those, threats and things that you don't have to do to be placed in the movie. You just, if it's a movie you're supposed to be in it, somehow you're going to get to do it. So you don't have to do all of that.
Do all that other stuff. So, what's your favorite movie that you've actually done?
My favorite movie I've actually done is The Governor's Gift, the latest one I just did.
That's the one with Jim Ike?
Yeah, Jim Ike, Tonto Dike, and Pascal.
JJ Bunny Productions.
Yes, JJ Bunny. It was really fun to me because it was challenging because of the role I had to play. So, it was great.
And what was that role?
I played this girl who Amaka, and I went over to see my boyfriend, and I discovered that I discovered a letter saying that he was HIV positive, and he's trying to give it to me or and stuff like that. So I just
so you go on this evil role?
Yeah, I just transformed, and I'm like, ugh.
Well, how did you do that? I mean, you seem like a very sweet person. So for you to become evil,
I know.
How do you get into that?
You have to, before you do a movie and stuff, you have to read into the character and try to understand the situation and try to put yourself in that situation. So I'm like asking myself, what if I have this boyfriend and then we've been together and then I realize that he's HIV positive and it like looked like he knew about it? What would you do?
Would you kill him? Because in the movie, I think you did. Did you? Oh, you can't release that information.
I know.
Oh, okay.
But it was, you see.
Okay. So you leave that to, but I just gave you guys a little bit of hint on what happens. So basically, you study the character before you actually
you have to
do it.
go into it. When I want, for instance, for me, when I have to do any scene, I go back home, I sit down, and then I try to like reflect on certain things. It's like some kind of me time to myself.
Okay.
And trying to be professional and try to like push my emotions through, so I can get the
Which one is easier for you, the good girl role or the bad girl role?
Obviously,
I like the bad girls. I don't know about anybody, but what are you into?
I'm into challenging roles, so obviously I like bad girl parts, but I like good girl parts, okay, but it has to be challenging enough, I love challenging
You know what's
roles.
funny? The kind of like the mentally challenged, not mentally challenged, but like the crazy people on the streets. You see, I love it when everyone plays that role. Do you think you can do a role like that?
I can.
You really
I would
think
love
so?
to do it. Yes, I would love to do that.
Really?
Yeah, I can do it.
So what was it like working with the stars? Did you get a little bit nervous? Because
actually, I wasn't nervous, but I was like wondering how would they behave, and all that kind of stuff and all that. But like Desmond Elliott, he was pretty sweet and everything. He interacted with everybody and all that. It was great.
So what is your biggest accomplishment?
My very big accomplishment was I was a cover girl for Bushfellas magazine. It's a Cameroonian magazine which is based in South Africa. So right now some of it is in Maryland, and some people even called me from Cameroon, and it's really giving me some wide exposure. So
From Cameroon.
Yeah.
So now let's get to the juicy stuff.
Okay.
So for the fellas, do you have someone in a relationship? Are you looking for a relationship right now? Are you already in a relationship, or looking? Because I'm sure all the attention is going to start coming at you, or if it's not already. So what exactly? What's the status on that?
Right now, I'm just single. I'm not seeing anyone right now.
Are you interested in it? I got a couple.
Well, I'm just going with the flow.
I'm
not looking. I'm just just doing my thing. Hey, somebody comes along that I like, and we fall in love. Then something might happen.
Okay, so do you want to marriage is in the future anytime soon, or you just want to focus on your career? Because
yeah, obviously, I would love to get married too, but like I said, it just depends on what happens. You just go with the flow.
You just go with the flow.
Yeah, you never know what happens.
So do you have anything else you want to say? So that we can never forget you.
Okay. Basically, to anybody out there who is interested in getting into the industry, all I want to say is like, you just have to be strong, be confident, be ambitious, follow your dreams, and the sky is the limit. And just trust in God. Everything is just going to work out perfectly.
Thank you so much for coming, and we appreciate you. Please do not forget this face, upcoming actress, and we are so excited, and we wish you the absolute best.
Much.
Thank you for tuning in to Afropora. This is Emma, and we'll see you next time.
Afropora, where everything happens.